Welcome back to Sports Sunday. Tuesday means playoff basketball for the Rockets, so we brought in Parrish. Let's put the mic outside and air this thing out. Welcome into the studio here. We're going to talk a little bit of basketball with NBA TV and Turner Sports. Parrish, I know you are intimately familiar with all of the goings-on in the bubble, and really glad to have you.
Hey, I appreciate you for having me, Ari. This is about to be awesome. Let's do it.
Do you believe the Rockets can win the NBA title?
Can they? Let me just start here. The Russell Westbrook injury has made that goal a lot more difficult. You know, the uncertainty behind that injury leaves more questions than answers. Once Daryl Morey and company pushed all their chips in with the small ball, moving Capella east, Russell Westbrook has taken over. He's led the NBA in points in the paint since January, more than Giannis. That's impressive. He has this unique ability to create lanes and break down the defense that's uncanny. And he creates for himself and others reminiscent of the legend DJ Michael Watts in Houston. So with that being said, if Russ isn't back by Game 3, you need to pick up that phone call 281-330-8004. Holla at Mike Jones. Warm up that G5. Get J.J. Watt and Deshaun Watson, because the Rockets are going to need reinforcements if Russ ain't back.
They're going full on small ball. It's Rocco, it's Daniel House, it's Eric Gordon, and PJ Tucker. Do you think that's enough? We'll move on to OKC. Is that enough to get through OKC at least?
That three-guard alignment they have with himself, Shai Gilgeous, and Dennis, they are potent. And let's not forget that Chris Paul is the most clutch player in the NBA this season. This is the worst situation for the Rockets right now, having Russ injured and having a motivated CP3 enter this series.
I think I got Rockets in 6. What do you think?
I think this will be a 7-game series, honestly, because if you don't have Russ for those first few games, you think when he does return, there is going to be some momentum coming back.
Why the disrespect to James Harden as compared to some of the other NBA superstars? Because it feels like LeBron James gets this love. Everyone's very amazed by what Giannis does, what Luka does. Feels like Harden does not get the same amount of love at those guys at his level.
I'm not sure why there isn't. I think some people look at his game and it's not necessarily flashy per se, and maybe people take away style points. But like I said at the beginning, there's no question he's one of the most unique, if not the most unique offensive player in our generation. Just looking at the numbers alone and what he's able to do on a night-to-night basis, being able to get you points in the paint, get to the free throw line, knock down those shots at a high percentage, shoot the three ball at a high percentage. There's no other player that we've seen like this in years. Slim Thug, to me, is one of the most underrated rappers in the history of the game.
I can't argue with you there. So who is the Slim Thug of the Houston Rockets this year?
Oh, man. Well, I mean, obviously, to me, it's James Harden. He still hasn't had the respect nationally, as we spoke about earlier. He has all the accolades. We're just waiting for that one big moment to where he's on the national stage, everybody sees it, and he lives up to the name.
Yeah, so we're waiting for James Harden to become the thug from around the way to get there. All right, man. That's Parrish, NBA TV, Turner Sports. Great chopping it up with you. Appreciate your time, man.
Ari, my man, always love, respect, and salute.